Okay, I think I got it fixed. So basically, AMD, like yesterday or the day before, came out with an update, and it really messes with some shit. Depending on your Windows, and yeah, it basically really messed up my PC when I opened it this morning. So I had to figure out how to re-roll it back, but it wouldn't really let me. There were just a bunch of issues, long story short. I'm not gonna super go into it. Uh, I also did want to change the build. I forgot about that. Oh, how do I get to you? Alright, so, gonna... I'm still in combat, I guess. I will change the build at a checkpoint, maybe. I thought we went and we... Oh, you know what it was? We died, didn't we? Okay, gonna go over this build right quick. This is a tank build. Gotta clear my throat. I just ate Alfredo. So basically, the way this particular build works is it combines Medic and Summoner. Summoner, we're using the very last summon of the tankiest. And then Medic, we're using basically what's just a heal. It's like you can charge it up and it'll heal more, or you can just drop it and it'll heal some. But what we're aiming for with this is after restoring 250 total health to allies, regain a spent relic charge. So the relic we have, when you're already at max health, it'll overheal. And then it'll give you that overhealed doubled over 20 seconds. The important thing with that is that it counts with the summoner archetype. So if you're healing friends, if you're healing your own minions, if you're healing whatever, that counts for you getting another relic. So if you're just like taking a bunch of AoE damage, if your friends are like taking a ton of damage, you just pop a relic and you'll just constantly heal everyone. And you'll be refunded that relic back, supposing you heal enough damage, and you basically just have infinite healing. Pretty insane. You just have to pop a relic like every like 20 seconds, and then you have like infinite relic healing. This is one of the definitive tank builds. It's Root Doctor, is what they call it. So basically, all of these are to give us health, stamina, and armor. Is what all these rings are doing. Burden of the Divine, you do less damage, but instead you heal your allies more. So this is literally like really good build for when you have summons, or especially when you're playing with other people. This is a like co-op defined build. We're not in co-op right now, but and that's basically just how that works. So that summon will also do damage to help us out. So us taking a little bit more damage isn't going to be super important. So this is a tank build, and it is typically considered to be one of the best tank builds. My throat, sorry about that. But yeah, we're just gonna be hopefully finishing the DLC. If not, we'll get really close this episode. That item, I don't even remember what it is, but it will always spawn in this one area. It's like the same with that abyssal hook we picked up the last episode. It just always spawns on the map, on this Forlorn Coast map. I think we need to go through the door for it. Yeah. So one of those bells to get the trait for this DLC is on the other side of that, and you gotta go through the castle to get there. But now we're gonna run up here, And I think one of the other builds is like right up here as well. We got little Batman guy right here. So this build does work with kind of any weapon. I just run Chicago Typewriter because it's like one of my favorite weapons. But this is a build that doesn't really matter with weapon mods or weapons. Like, it doesn't. It's not based off of anything particular to doing damage, so it just kind of works with whatever you want to throw on it. Nebula is just a really strong secondary. You can do double corrosive, and then throwing on Chicago Typewriter with a hot shot mod. It just does enough damage. It just works for us. This is the second bell. There. I thought there was one more. Oh, not really important, but this still does have Tainted Blade. It's just... Tainted Blade is just one of those mutators that you just throw it on a ranged melee or whatever, and it just gives you slightly more damage. It's always just kind of worth it. Here. I can't remember if there's one or two dungeons in here. Just kind of random topic. I was eating these new like peach rings because they're supposed to be like an alternative to candy. I'm a really bad sweet tooth, and they're called Smart Sweets. And there's like these peach rings, and then there's like Swedish Fish. Don't like Swedish Fish, so I tried the peach rings. They're actually really good. I'm not like, I'm kind of looking for like a candy substitute, I guess, because I'm trying to like wean off of so much sugar. Especially considering I just went to the dentist, and God, dentist shit is so fucking expensive. But they are actually really good, and like they're not like I'll sit there and eat a whole bag of them, but they are like, man, dude, I could definitely see myself like just snacking on these. And I usually just have one or two a day out of a small bag, but they are so insanely high in fiber. They're like plant-based. They're just so absurdly high in fiber. I think this is gonna be... Oh, it's Pathway of the Fallen? Huh, I thought this was gonna be something else. I don't think I missed a dungeon. Huh. I will have to look at that. Oh yeah, little topic also I kind of had on my like mind to talk about. Kind of there was this like chick at work who I used to be like really cool with, not like romantically or anything so much. I had a crush for a bit, but like we were just like really cool, right? And so I used to always go over. We used to just talk. We used to just talk about like absolutely nothing for just hours. Like, work was kind of a different point, right? Like, we weren't so always overworked and so heavy on like just our workload that I had time to just bulldoze through my work, and then I could just go talk to her about whatever. And so I would like go, I would just go chat about like whatever, right? And we would just sit there and talk about nothing for like 2 hours. It was awesome. It was great. But like lately, like she doesn't really give me the time of day. Doesn't really talk to me. Like I go over, just say hey. Doesn't even look up at me, right? And it's not just her. It was some of the other people in that department. And I was just kind of like thinking about it, and I was like, damn, you know, like not a pleasant thing, right? Like I don't want to be a bother, and they told me I'm not a bother. But I'm like, you know, I don't like that. I don't like that answer. It feels like you're trying to spare my feelings. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just like not go over there so much. I'm gonna just kind of hold off, just, you know, take a step back. It's like, I'd like to be their friend, but I just feels like they only want to be my friend when they need something from me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. And kind of, I was thinking about all this stuff while I was on lunch yesterday. And so, surprise, surprise, this is like the one time they decide, or one time she decides to just out of nowhere just up and talk to me. And it really threw me in for a loop. Because I was just kind of like, oh, I can't even remember the last time you just came up to talk to me without you needing anything. Even when she needs something from me, she usually isn't just like talking to me straight away about shit. But it really just kind of put me off, right? And I was like, it was yesterday was just so slow for her and for me in my department, and so we were just kind of like, you know, I was just kind of thinking, I was like, oh, a little bit like off about how you're over here talking, because you like never come over here to talk. And then of course, like of all days, it happened the one time I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna kind of go near them for a minute. I'm just gonna take a step back. I'm gonna like give it some breathing room. It's a good way to put it. Because like I don't like the feeling of like me going to talk to someone and then they're like not very communicative back, right? Like I'm just trying to have like a minute or two conversation, just to be like, hey, what's up, how's it going? And we just go our separate ways, right? But I couldn't even get like eye contact out of that, and I was like, yeah. So yesterday she was like, came by and was just like talking, and I was just like, really weird that the day I decided to do this, you come over to talk of all times. And I was just like, kind of thinking, I was like, you know, this is like how it used to be, where we would just talk about absolutely fucking nothing for just, oh god, for just hours. And it was so wonderful. Because, like, she would always want me to go over talk, because it just made the day go by fast. But of course, like, our workloads are so insanely different, and we're so overworked. There's a lot of days where we just don't even, like, interact, right? And I was, oh my god, would you die? And I was just kind of like thinking to myself, and I'm like, you know, like I missed this. I really did miss it. But at the same time, it was kind of that like I made the right call of just like need to put a hold on it, on the friendship kind of thing. Because man, does it like if you've ever known that like feeling of like there's someone you want to be friends with or like talk to, right? Because I'm not like talking romantically. I'm talking like you just think someone's cool, you want to be their friend, whatever, and they just like don't interact with you, don't even really give you the time of day kind of thing. That's kind of like why I stopped. That was just like, it doesn't feel good. It feels like I'm just like, it's like a one-sided friendship, and I don't like that shit. I don't like the feeling of like I go to talk to you and then I feel worse than when I went to go talk to you. And so we're actually gonna go do a little secret thing. You can go take this back to that middle area, to that building right there. Or if you come over this way, there's an alternative reward. that has actually 2 rewards. One of them's secret. I'll go show that off. But it was just kind of one of those things where I was like, damn, like I missed this way more than I thought I did. And just like being able to like have these talks that we used to. Pop my back. And it was just kind of like, you know, it's like nobody's fault really. And I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh, you absolutely need to be my friend. No, no. Like, I don't like the feeling of me going to talk to you, and then you just, maybe you are busy, maybe you're, you know, working or whatever it may be, not talking about her specifically, just in general. And like, there's just kind of like no time to sit there and chat. I get that, right? I've been in that same position, but I was like, damn, like it feels shitty when I'm just trying to have an interaction where I'm like not getting yelled at by like a customer or management, and this is like the one time I'm trying to have a normal human interaction in my day. It's just shitty and miserable. But thought I dodged that one. And but yeah, I was just kind of like, you know, one of the reasons I bring this up though, because I kind of said like, oh, god dang it, let me monologue. I kind of said like, I had like a small crush on her for a minute, but then I had like right when she was leaving, she just kind of like looked at me, because we kind of accidentally got in each other's way, and then we, you know, moved to get out of each other's way. And she like gave me a look and then just like giggled, laughed, and then took off. And I was like, damn. I was like, that was like the most beautiful noise to my ears that I had heard in a minute. So we get the gift of Euphoria, or Europa, whatever that was. But, and I think it's this one. Yeah. If you have this item, hidden pathway. So, cremated soul ash, and that basically gives you, I want to say it gives you a, called familiar, if I'm not mistaken. And it summons like a bird that does damage. Don't ask me why it has this guy on it. I'm almost positive that's what soul ash, the cremated soul ash is. But, yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of one of those things that happened, and so I wanted to just like talk about it. Where did I mark to? Because I was just kind of thinking about it, and I was like, you know, like I really do miss talking to her, and this is like one of those things that's like bad for my health. Because I'm like, oh, dude, now I want to just go fucking talk to you, go like right back into talking. But I was like, you know what? I gotta commit to just like helping off. Because there's been a few of those kinds of like relationship things like between friends where I'm like, you feel just really toxic. Like it's just like a one-sided friendship. Like I'm just trying to talk to you too much, and you just don't ever want to talk to me or give me time of day or just interact with me. And I'm like, I don't like that, and I don't need that. I've had to cut it off, and this is like starting to feel like one of those things where it's like, you know, we'll still see each other and talk, but I won't go so far out of my way to talk. And I think that will be a like a healthy thing. Ugh. God, that was like one of the main topic points. I kind of just like felt like, I don't know, getting it off my chest, I suppose. Where are we? I don't think we missed a dungeon, which is We may have, but I'm pretty sure it's like only one true king left. Oh, there is a dungeon. This has gotta be it. The one that has the red prince. Oh. Hmm. That's just the derelict lighthouse. And the only things over there are Nimue, and I don't think I need her. And the ritualist armor that we had. But what we do need, so this is that shortcut, and right when I was talking about the bells earlier, come through here and then go up past the checkpoint. So right when you exit, just follow along the right. And that'll be the last bell. And that's how you get the trait. What is it? Dark something? Dark Pact. That's what you get. I could have sworn... There's no way. I could have sworn that spawned in this tile set. Because it was like one of those, oh, this is how you get the secret ending achievement. Just do it on the first try. Also, I need to upgrade big melee weapon I have. But I keep running out of materials. So I have a lot of, like, not really upgraded weapons. That's why Chicago Typewriter is still my main. Because I spent all that Luminite on, mainly just, like, item collecting. From, Dwell, getting getting a bunch of his mutators. I didn't get all of them. And then there was also, I went and bought all the weapons from Barbus. I went and got, I think most of the weapon mods I have now. I got all the archetypes. Yeah, I was just mad spending money, though. Okay. I was looking for the stairs. But yeah, it was, work's been a lot, and I'm, like, really need to get back to working on, like, going through HVAC and whatnot.
Great. We're back.
Because, man, do I want to get out of where I'm at. I probably shouldn't use that there, because there's about to be 2 of them at this next spot. Kind of left him. My bad. I think you can kind of kite them one at a time, but we're tanky, so this will be a really good demonstration of the build. Oh. Yeah, so that green bar is the medic showing me like how many more healing I need till I get my relic back. So, as you can see, my relics are still at 10, even though I've used 2, and I'm just taking the damage. Thing is, that healing will also count for my allies. So, If you're in a team, really good build just to keep someone alive. Really helps with the new players. Obviously, a bit of an older game, so not much of a new player thing, but oh, right quick. One of the items we picked up, this misplaced memoir. It has a few uses. So, character is it this one? You can use it to get the paper heart. You can use it to get a item called the Ring of Infinite Damage, and I think there's 2 more. He will give you... He can give you the Socialist one. I do remember that. Or Index of the Scribe is one of the ones. Burden of the Fearless? I don't think I have that. That might be the one we go for. So, yeah. We're going to interact with this. And then when we go back to Laywise, you can talk to him and then refuse to give it to him. Oh wait, so you can talk to him, give it to him, and then that'll give you a ring. If you refuse to give it back the first time, then the next time you talk to him, you can get a different ring. And the Ring of Infinite Damage, really not all is cracked up to be, so we're not really tripping about that. What I am tripping about is not having the Gilded Chambers. Alright, maybe we cannot get it within the one shot, the secret ending, which is kind of crazy, honestly. We will have to go back, or I will probably do it on my own time. Go back and, you gotta get the red prints. Ah, it's gonna be such a thing. But basically, there's the guy who gives you'll, like, at the very end, the, you get kind of like a red version of this armor. This being one of my... This being one of my favorite sets. You get a red version, which is cooler, and then you can combine that to get like a red version of the helmet with the crown going over it. So, but that'll be something for another time. Oh, the Awakened King. I think last time we got Monarch. Yeah. So, this is like the gun you get, but I also got this. So I am dumb, and I always thought it was a broom, but it turns out it's a hammer. It looks like always looked like a broom to me, like a witch's broom. I don't know, like it just got a handle, and like it's the bushy end. It just looks like a broom to me. So, oh, I didn't know I had atom splitter. Huh. Like an atom smasher hammer too.
I shall allow it. If I know that I have.
So he basically wants us to go to lmao and kill her, but we're gonna talk to her, be like, "Hey, I got no beef with you," and she'll then give us an item at the end. No, no, I guess we don't need it, do we? I'm pretty sure I've already done that, so literally no point. I want to say I got like a necklace or something for it. I don't know. I've gotten so many things and grinded so much, everything is just blurring together, if I'm being honest. Okay. Oh, we're actually gonna have to go now. God dang it. It's just gonna be such a pain. I have been thinking about what the next kind of set of builds are gonna be. One of them, I have a kind of lightning build, and another one, I'm probably gonna do mod damage. Not too sure about the last one. Uh, there's, I do want to do like Hunter Gunslinger, don't get me wrong. But I'm also wanting to do like a bow build, because I think that will be really cool. We need to go palace, go outside the palace, and then we'll go run and talk to Nimue. There might also be an aberration, thinking about it. Where we go? Downstairs. This place could really, really confuse me the first time, but I've just gotten lost so many times, I now know my way. Very painfully. Ooh. I was thinking about doing another VTuber model. I forgot. I was like doing that on some of these videos and some of them not. I don't know. There is like another one kind of model I got my eye on, but I don't want to do it with this series. Apparently, the person who made the model does not like AI, and I was like, oh, can't use that in my thumbnails. That like model, so. This build is kind of painful at these higher levels, because you typically just get to where you can do enough damage that you can just bulldoze through everything. But with a build like this, you don't really bulldoze that much. But yeah, just all the stuff popping off, we're not leaving health. That is like the beauty of this build, it's just... I almost just fell through that floor. wondering what that red thing was. I was like, oh shit. That was just my guy. He's okay. Gonna pick up the armor set just for the extra monies. Oh, okay. Now I will remember to unlock the door this time because I've not done that several times, and it messed me up when I need to come back here.
Pretty town. So it is. I am lmao. Got as so the Mad King as myself. I wish because I am the only one who might set things right. Yet I know how you mortals like this. You decide. As I trust that all within this realm are counting on you until the.
I don't remember what it's used for. I think it's for something in Ward, if I'm not mistaken. How much time do I got? Do I got time to pop back to Ward and then fight the... Yeah. We're doing good. We're making good time. I've already accepted this is gonna be 45 minutes. So it's just like the rest of the series, how it started out, so fuck it, right? Like, oh, I was also that's not word. I was talking to someone about like alcohol or whatever, and I was just kind of like, because we were talking about going to a bar, and one of the things is like having a designated driver kind of person, and I usually make that me. One, because I don't trust other people with driving, and two, I'm very much of a mind that like other people will do shit wrong. Where's there were like something against the wall or some shit like that. There was definitely like a glowing root something on the wall. What the fuck? Okay, I now have this thing in my inventory. I don't know what it does, so try not to worry about that. Okay, you have nothing for me? See if you can upgrade.
So long.
Cool. Stonebreaker is 10. I do really want to use a bow build, but I need a ring called Archer's Crest. Archer's Crest is like for defeat, one of the best weapons, and then for bows, which are just always so cool. Bows are insanely like good for boss killing. Yawn. Bows are insane for boss killing. Genesis, a really cool one. Like an alien bow, right? Yeah, it's just insane damage. But there's this one, and then there's this one, which is like a magic-esque one, which is... So they apply Moonlight when you hit an enemy. And then when you hit an enemy that's been hit by that, you get health, and then you get more, like, reload speed. And when you fully pull it back, you shoot 2 arrows. So you're basically healing, like, 10% of your health per shot when you activate the mod. It's just so cool. It's just such a cool bow. But I just need to get Archer's Crest to kind of make it viable. Because without Archer's Crest, it's just not a worthwhile weapon. Now we'll go talk to this asshole. Little conehead Larry over here.
A choice has been made. You did death. Make your that you would appear before me equipped
Oh yeah, depending on certain items, like you'll get different. You'll get like different dialogue. It all leads to the same like, oh, I'm gonna fight you, but it's like a, oh, how dare you? Oh, God, I didn't have healing going. So you can break his hammer, and that's kind of just give you a really good time to do damage. But his hammer is also kind of the way in which he the way in which his alternative kill works. I've seen a few different things about it. Apparently one of them is you have to destroy it and that'll do like 5% damage and he has to die by that 5%. But I've also seen you have to kill him without breaking his hammer. Not really sure which is which, but yeah. Oh, I hated this part. He basically just floats up there and sends a bunch of Dran to kill you. And, yeah. They will drop ammo, which is actually really nice. This is also why status is really good, is because... Oh, good God. Oh my God. Yeah, I did not have my healing going. It would have been hilarious if I died right there. That is one true king. I don't know what to do with that. Blood-marred vow. Oh, it goes along with a few other things. It's more of just a pain in the ass to deal with, actually. Well, I think I already got her amulet. Maybe I didn't. So there is a new item. Cool. But yeah, that was the One True King one shot. The thing is, gonna have to roll the one or the map now to try and get one that has the red prints so I can get the cool armor. It is one of my favorite armors in the game, along with the face set and the set that has that you get from the Yesha DLC. I'm trying to... The Forgotten Kingdom is what that's called. So we'll run over, talk to Nemu. I always want to call her Nimue, but I think it's just Nemu. What was I... Oh. So the other armor I was talking about is... What? There's no way I don't have it. Oh, that is so painful. I was actually going to use that in the next video. Fuck. Well, that'll be something to look forward to when I go to do the one shot for the Forgotten Kingdom. Really painful, but yeah. I need to do some more of the finals, actually. That's also on my to-do list. Hello?
The strange one, yes. You are no. I dare say, I shall now fare thee with.
Don't remember what this does. Stables net effects of burden rings and increased movement speed for each burden lifted. Okay. So, burden rings is like... Let me search here. Burden of Audacious, decrease healing by 50%. So this will basically just make it so on perfect dodge, you heal for 25% of your health, which is actually pretty good if you're good at dodging. Here's a good one. Decrease range of all firearms by 35%. Everybody uses Burden of the Destroyer, basically just flat 15% more damage. Really good. Burden of the Gambler. Disables weak spots to boost your crit. So this will really help with that. But it's also not a good enough item that we need to worry about it. Because like with that Burden of the Gambler, yes, you get rid of your weak spots for more crit, but you can just throw on something that doubles down on crit in your necklace slot, and that'll just kind of be more worth it than just getting rid of the negative. It's doubling down on the positive rather than just removing the negative. Yeah, that's every one of these done. So that was our first one shot, the one true king. Next one is gonna be is Aisha next? Gotta be Aisha, yeah, cause Sparks was like the last thing, so this will be our next little adventure. I will see you then. Goodbye, you beautiful people.